I'll walk through my solution of visualizing Storm with Redis and D3 here. In step 1, I opened a new tab on my local computer and typed Vagrant SSH with login success. In step 2, I navigated to lesson 1, stage 1, and you can simply copy and paste. In step 3, we're using the Redis module to link Java to Redis. So in your local text editor, navigate to lesson 1, stage 1, source JVM Udacity Storm, and the reporter exclamation topology. Next, we copy the dependency to dependency area and open the pom.xml file. Next, we scroll down, find the copy and paste our dependencies, and finally uncomment. Notice that you need to copy and paste your dependency outside the comment statements. Briefly, if you're unfamiliar with XML, XML is simply a tree structure where there's an opening and a closing tag for every element in a nested fashion. Therefore, dependency is closed by dependency, group ID is closed by group ID, and a larger section build, for example, is always followed by closing tag of build. Finally, remember to save your pom.xml file, and in step 5, on the command line, run maven package. Once you have a build success, we move on to step 6. We first import the Redis client and Redis connection. You can do this simply by copying, navigating back to your report exclamation topology, and paste your import statement. Next, in step 2 of 4, at the class level, we declare our Redis connection variable. Notice that at the class level we declare, but in the prepare method we instantiate. We can simply copy, scroll down to the class level where we see another variable output collector underscore collector declared but not instantiated, and finally paste to declare our Redis variable. So in the prepare method, we are going to copy and paste to instantiate the Redis connection, and we scroll down to the prepare method where we see another variable underscore collector instantiated with collector, and paste to instantiate the Redis connection. Next, we copy the actual connection, and again in the prepare method, we instantiate the actual connection. Finally, in step 4 of 4, in the execute method, we define the logic of what happens when a tuple comes into we scroll down to the execute method that receives a tuple and completes some logic. Finally, in part 4 of 4, we simply uncomment the long count equals 30 and our Redis publish. Throughout this course, we'll have a number of opportunities to both update and use all of these different methods. So for now, let's just run our updated topology. In step 7, we build again by typing maven package. And once we have another build success, in step 8, we submit the new topology reporter exclamation topology. You can copy and paste the reporter exclamation topology submission here, or you can simply enter it at the command line using storm space jar target with a tab udacity hyphen tab, because we want the jar with dependencies throughout this course, udacity.storm, and the reporter exclamation topology. And once submitted, hopefully you see your visualization running, your word cloud with a number of test names with 3 or 6 exclamation points following each name. One final point, you may need to do a Control-C at the command line to terminate your Storm topology. That's simply your Control-C, and you'll see your command prompt appear again. Congratulations on modifying your first Storm topology.